What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. I told y'all I was gonna get on StreamYard. I told y'all I was gonna take everything to StreamYard today. Hold on. Got some shit behind me. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse that. Yeah, I told y'all I was gonna hold on. Told y'all I was gonna take some stuff to StreamYard today. What's happening though, everybody? What's going on, y'all? Uh, we got some talking to do. Got some talking to do. My son is asleep right now, so I feel like this is a great time for me to come in here and discuss some stuff. Yo, what's going, Chris? What's going on, man? King Jaden, what's up, bro? LB, what's going on, Luke? You see me with the stole on. I don't know why I threw it on today. Uh but so we got some breaking news about the NBA All-Star game. LeBron James will not be participating in the game. And it started a whole frenzy of stuff going on. Luckily, I caught you on my hotspot. Our power keeps coming and going because the wind. Oh man, I hope everything settled down out there, Ramirez. But yeah, man, LeBron announced that he will not be playing in the NBA All Star game tonight because of foot and ankle soreness and all of that. Yeah, man, a lot of people saying that they don't want to watch because LeBron not playing. Why LeBron ain't never been in a dunk contest? Truthfully, honestly, I think it's because LeBron never thought he could win the dunk contest. I don't think LeBron ever thought of himself as a creative dunker because he's really not. He's a power dunker. He did the dunk contest in high school, but I think once he got to the league, he realized them boys can do some stuff that he can't do as far as creativity goes. And I feel like he figured, hey, I'm gonna just stay away from it. I ain't gonna be able to win that thing. You know what I'm saying? These boys different type, but they probably more creative. And he figured he more of a power dunker. Gator Boy 1980, man, what's going on, fam? I ain't been on StreamYard in a minute. I gotta figure out how to operate it like I used to be able to operate it, but it ain't gonna be too hard. I'm gonna figure it all out. But I told y'all I was gonna come on here and discuss some stuff with y'all, man, on StreamYard. So yeah, he said he's not gonna play due to foot and ankle soreness, and it's causing a lot of frenzy across social media, across YouTube. You got some people saying, man, yeah, y'all hit the like button for me, man. It mean a lot if y'all hit that like button for me. Um, some people like, yo, LeBron strikes again. He's quitting. He's quitting. Oh, Kobe would never. Michael Jordan would never. Some people couldn't wait for these type of for that news to hit just to come up with them type of narratives. But we gonna discuss some stuff, man. I'm gonna wait till a few more of y'all get up in here. Said, damn, that sucks. Braun would have been a nice dunker like VC. Ooh, VC a lot more creative than Braun. I think VC is a better dunker than Braun. 100%. I think Braun has some great posters. He has great elevation. Is a great athlete. But Vince Carter is the best in-game dunker of all time to me, for sure. And I think he's more of a creative dunker than LeBron is. I watched Derrick Rose say he never would be in an NBA dunk contest because he's not creative. He can dunk within the flow of the game. He can dunk on people, but he's not a creative dunker. So D Rose was saying in his prime, he like I wasn't going to, I couldn't do that because I'm just not a creative type dunker. Yeah, Vince, the best in-game dunker I've ever seen in my life. Seriously, best in-game. Vince would do stuff fully extended windmills. The dunk on what's my man name? Alonzo Mourning, the dunk over Frederick Weiss in the USA the Olympics that year. Vince has had a crazy amount of insane type dunks. Like Vince was one of my favorite players as a kid. I got the Vince Carter jersey in the room actually. That was my brother. God rest my brother's soul. My brother's favorite player. So yeah, I'm very familiar with Vince. I'm very familiar with that brother's work for real. But yeah, man, LeBron sitting out the game. And I can't be mad at LeBron. LeBron 40 years old now. I think he thought he probably could give it a go and could play through it. Figured out, nah, I ain't gonna be able to play through this, and just decided to not play. Um, you got some people that saying they not gonna watch the game now, which is honestly to be expected. LeBron still moves the needle as it pertains to basketball. He still moves the needle in the NBA. He still is a highly popular figure, and some people are like, yo, if he not playing, I'm out. Many feel like the NBA All-Star Game is unwatchable as is. When you don't have the premier star in the league in the game, some people are like, yo, I'm washing my hands with it. And I get it. I understand it for sure. Me personally, I ain't really watched the All-Star Game in years for real. I've passively watched it. I have not watched it with like passion and intensity in a while. So like me, like I'm kind of indifferent to it, personally. Oh man, Gator Boy, man, I seen what you just sent to my cash app, man. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks a ton, bro. Thanks a ton. That mean a lot to me, bro. I seen you sent that donation to the cash app, bro. It mean a lot. Michael Jeffrey went. Oh man. Well, I can say this, man. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is highly competitive, um, hard working, hard nosed individual. But Michael Jeffrey ain't played 22 years in the NBA. This is the first time LeBron is sitting out of an All-Star game. I don't think he planned on doing it. Stephen B, what's going on, man? I don't think he planned on doing it, but I mean, if he not up to par where he can't play through it, he's sitting out. The man, 40 years old now, been playing 22 seasons, so hey, it is what it is. But what I find funny is that you got individuals trying to clown LeBron James, and they were saying they wasn't gonna watch the All-Star game anyway. I'm talking about the people that don't like LeBron. They in LA, they were saying, "Oh, we ain't watch this work. The game ain't worth watching. No way. Game trash. LeBron has made the league horrible. LeBron has made the NBA All-Star game unwatchable." Now you mad and trying to clown him for not playing when you said you didn't care about All-Star Weekend in general. So people got to make up their mind, man. People got to make up their mind how they feel, how they gonna feel, all of that, man. So yeah, um, I came on here. It's LeBron Raymond James Senior. What's going on, man? I came on here wanting to talk about a lot of different topics, man. My son, he knocked out right now, so I'm like, let me just, while I'm not chilling and playing with him, and you know, watching TV with him, let me get on here and holler at y'all for a minute. But yeah, man. So, a LeBron James less All-Star game is really turning people away. And this is what I'm saying. When people be talking about we don't care about LeBron James anymore, who cares about LeBron? The league does. Fans do. Despite the hate, the online hate, he still moves the needle, man. He still is the biggest draw in NBA basketball at 40 years old, which says a lot about that brother's game and his overall, yeah, his basketball, I so say acumen, but his legend. When you still got people interested in watching you at 40, it speaks volumes about what type of player that you are, for sure. Um, yeah, man, it's so funny, man. You saw a 50 Cent documentary? No. What documentary? He got a documentary coming out, Rap God Reloaded. If he got a documentary coming out, I wasn't aware of it. Surviving. Oh no, I didn't see it. I heard that he was coming out with that, and I told y'all, man. To, man, I just thought it was corny. No, me personally, not excusing Diddy for things he's done or is a is have alleged to have done. I just thought it was corny. Said when Braun is done, it's oh man, listen, you're gonna have to find this superstar replacement, man. Part of me feels like, really, man. The NBA happy that trade went down with Luka to the Lakers to try to shift stuff up and get more fanfare back going and get more people like excited about NBA basketball. And you see No Life Shaq getting slammed by every. Now what happened? What did he do, Stephen B? I ain't know what he did. You know, I've seen people come into my No Life Shaq video in the past like day or two. You got people going like getting mad at me. They on they Steven from Django, not you, bro. They on they Steven from Django shaking their fist at me. Then you got other people coming to that video that I made about No Life Shaq agreeing with me. So I wonder where that traction was coming from. What happened with him? Y'all gotta enlighten me on that. Sometimes I'll be kind of pulled away. Can't have a European player be the face. Man, yo, you need an American player. This is no, because people think when I say that it's xenophobia. I'm not even getting down on European players, but you need an American player to move the dial. I always say this, man. The NBA basketball is similar to boxing. You need a superstar American as the focal point of the sport for it to carry, especially like boxing in the heavyweight division. Are you gonna need a superstar American player for real? He did a reaction to Drake and Party Next Door album. He was riding hard on all 21 songs. When you say riding hard, he was rocking with it. You saying? I got it. Yeah, I'm assuming so. You saying he's rocking with it? Okay. Oh man. Yeah, you need a superstar American in boxing. I mean, in heavyweight division of boxing, like you need a superstar American in basketball. It's going to be like that. Unfortunately, as good as Wemby is, Wembanyama is an excellent, superb talent. You got what's my boy name? You got Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. They're not going to be able to move the needle like LeBron James and previous stars before LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Shaquille O'Neal, Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson. You're going to need an American type. Yeah, so you're right. They're hoping Cooper Flag is the one. They're hoping that Cooper Flag is that individual. And I guess that shall be seen. I haven't been watching much of Duke's games this year. I haven't really been watching college basketball like that. I've tuned in to some highlights of him and all of that. And what I see, he looked like he's the real deal. But they hoping for him to be the next, that flagship star. I shouldn't say flagship because the NBA is not in like its inaugural stages of coming around. But they're looking for somebody else to fly that NBA banner for them. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, he dissed Drake a month ago for name dropping him in a lawsuit. Said Drake the soft rapper in the game. Man, come on, man. I'm looking at this. Man, yeah. I'm sorry, my bad, bro. Yeah. Well, but to me though, Stephen B, you could think a person is corny, and you could still like an album, right? Um, but you thinking it's disingenuous from him. You thinking he trying to like. You think he trying to like gain some cool points or some along somewhere? Because I think you could think a guy's corny and still think an album is good, or you can enjoy an album. Personally, I haven't heard the album yet though. I gotta check it out. I haven't heard the album out. Cooper Flag going to be the Caitlin Clark of the NBA. We shall see. Some good talent on the high school circuit out here. Okay, Elijah Arenas, Jason Crow Jr. I gotta check him out. Carcino's the male Tasha K. I ain't seen what Cino been on in a minute. I just know Cino probably going live right now. LeBron James will never be Michael Jordan. He'll never be Kobe Bryant. I know that's what he coming with. I know that's how he already. He probably on there right now. Now you got to see it. He even did a video called I Saw It. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I got to check it out. I got to check it out, man. You know, I told y'all, though, like, I recognized the play with No Life Shaq a while ago, man. He gonna go wherever the wind blows. So wherever the wind blows, he gonna go. No Life said he wasn't messing with Drake when Drake had the rap. Oh, he said he wasn't messing with him at all. Like, okay. Yeah, I told y'all about as far as like not the Drake stuff, how Shaq got down. Shaq, one of them brothers that will downplay racism to appease certain fan bases and to keep certain a demographic of people around in his on his channel. He's built up a lot of anti-black conservative support on his channel by reacting to certain artists. And I felt like he would downplay racism to keep them individuals around, which to me is some sucker stuff. Say it's bad they are dragging him enough to make him do a response video. Yeah, if he make a video like that, he feel away for sure. He definitely feel it. If he making a video like that, he feel away 100%. He feel a huge way. Uh, he played defense with Act and that teenager. Oh yeah. Oh man, when you keep finding yourself on the wrong side of history, on the wrong side of certain events, it's gonna come back to get you. I remember that man said, who he said was trash? What's that little dude name? What's the one dude with the hair? Lil Pump. He was liking Lil Pump at first and was rocking with some song he did. And then after he built up this whole persona of I don't like no mumble rappers, only hardcore lyricists over here. After he got on that tip, when certain people started becoming fans of his, then he started to act like Lil Pump was just the trashiest thing he ever heard. But he was rocking with it before he got them certain subscribers on his channel. So yeah, we go wherever the wind blows. Yeah, LeBron not playing tonight. He not playing tonight. He said ankle and foot soreness. So he's sitting, he not playing. I'm assuming he said in discomfort. So he's saying his he feeling discomfort in his ankle and foot. So he gonna sit out tonight. Unfortunately. Yeah, like so when he got called out about the Lil Pump support, he tried to hide the video and make the video private, right? The video where he was pumping up, he was riding for Lil Pump. It's oh snap, he was going crazy off everything Lil Pump said in the video. Was it like some Lil Pump song, Eskid or something like that? Eskid, some song, I don't know. And he made the video private once the fans caught on to the fact that he once liked Lil Pump. You feel me? He made the video private. And then when, you know what I mean, I guess when he got exposed, he made the video public again. When people were calling him out like, bro, we saw a video of you really loving Lil Pump, and now you hate him because you built up this fan base of people who only like hardcore lyricism. I don't like no mumble rap. You know, I tell you what's funny to me when people be saying that I don't like no mumble rap, no mumble rap. Yeah, the Eminem man. First of all, the Eminem fan base will holler. That's who he was trying to impress with that. I don't do no mumble rap over here. With that whole narrative he was pushing, that I don't do no mumble rap. He was calling everything that was catchy mumble rap. He was doing that to impress them Eminem fans. You know, because he reacted to an Eminem song, a few Eminem songs, and he got a crazy response and a crazy amount of viewers. Eminem reaction videos were responsible for him getting to where he's at now. And you know, he realized, man, this is where my bread is butter. So I can't let them see that I like Lil Pump. I gotta trash Lil Pump. And if they see a video with me really rocking with Lil Pump, it's gonna hurt my credibility. So let me go hide that video and make it private. You know, but people exposed him before he could make the video private. It was all bad from there. Ticket TV was just going. I know Ticket was going off. I know he was snapping. Ticket a few years ago dissed Kwame. Did he? Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Kwame was a punching bag for a lot of people, including Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. But Kwame don't want to talk about that though. It's, ironically. But oh yeah, you are you see it. Shaq is from South Carolina. Speaking of lyricism, I used to like Nick Grant. Nick Grant was a rapper. He was a spitter, man, from South Carolina. I rock with his music. I rock with him 100%. But yeah, I already know the I know LeBron haters pushing their content. This is why he will never be Michael Jordan. Never be Michael Jordan. He don't want to play in an all-star game. I'm like, fam, after 22 years, this is the first time he not playing in an all-star game. And y'all about to cry on here and call him out like y'all in here ready to go rampage. Brothers finna roid rage on here. Man. Lupe turned 43, did he? Shout out to Lupe, man. He talking about LeBron. Man, it sound good, bro. It sound good. Demetrius Russo, what's up, man? West Side, what's happening with you, man? Him and some dude named Duke Dennis. Yeah, now Duke Dennis is extremely popular, Stephen B. My daughter and like she was telling me about Kai Cenat and them. Duke Dennis be with Kai Cenat, AMP. Got a whole little YouTube little what's the word? Not little. It's not nothing little about their YouTube channel. AMP is a collective of content creators, you know, and so Duke Dennis is one of the guys from AMP. And Duke was at Colorado football game and was getting treated like a rapper. Like I'm talking about, the fans wanted to come take pictures with him. Cheerleaders from the opposite team was running to take pictures with him and all of that. Yeah, police was so nice to him. Hey, you know, fans, the girls want to take pictures with you over here. You know, Duke Dennis looked like he could be future little cousin or something. You know, Jordan versus LeBron channel, man. LeBron don't want to be in. Man, I'm telling you, all them dudes, man, all they just they revenue come from hate LeBron James. So they gonna lean into that right now. Your boy Dreamers Pro, Trosabesky here, Dreamers Pro here, Trosabesky here. Dreamers Pro went live immediately. He couldn't wait. This feeds his whole. The next 5 videos from him is going to be LeBron ruined All-Star Weekend. That's going to be his next 5 videos. It's gonna be quite comical to watch. But I know that's how he finna present it. 100%. You feel me? So yeah. Dreamer, he said Dreamers Pro to Nigerian LeBron. What? Charles Sabinski here. Dreamers Pro here. We got a great show today for you guys, man. That damn LeBron James. That LeBron James. Snot. He's never will be Michael Jordan. He's not above Kobe to me. His fans have him above Kobe. How could they? His fans put him above Kobe. Put Michael Jordan. He could not be in the same breath as Michael Jordan. Come on, man. That damn LeBron James. Clutch Sports is paying everybody off. Oh my God. My Jesus. Be killing me, bro. Like what? Cleveland Brown. Spit it out, brother. The hell is you on here talking about? Boy, I know he going live. And I told you, but like, boy, I'm telling you. People be trying to tell on me in these dudes' channels. Charles, this guy named Machiavelli Mills, man. He's talking about you, man. He's really talking about you, Charles. Gonna have to set him straight, man. You come over here with that BS, I'm telling you, I'm lighting him up. You hear me? Yeah, you know, he loved that saying, Stephen B. Twerking it up all over the place, pouring honey all over themselves, twerking it up. Hey, brother, why you keep, is that your fantasy, brother? Is that something you want to see? Let us know. Dreamers Pro is going crazy because Bron, I know he always, see this little penis. That'd be my favorite thing. That see this little penis, like, gosh. Stephen A said LeBron ruined the slam dunk. Now, you know, I will say this though. You sick of who, bro? You say I'm sick of him too. These guys twerking it up on each other, man. Yeah, so he felt like LeBron set the precedent for stars not competing in the game, right? Like everybody else, those superstars competed, so on and so forth, or whatever. But like, And people grown, they're gonna do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Yeah, surprise Dreamers Pro Gang ain't got an ESPN job yet. No, man. Well, one, he's in Nigeria, so he's not gonna relocate Calvin. Crossed the waters. And he ain't gonna leave from over there. So yeah, so Dreamers Pro, he's staying right over there. He's trashed ESPN too much too to get a job. He calls ESPN a LeBron haven. The LeBron lovers, man. God, but Jesus, man. All LeBron, they're full of LeBron lovers and supporters, man. Wait. Isn't these the same guys that wanted to LeBron? Hey, let's talk about it, Stephen B. Because listen, they the same ones that say we tired of him. It's time for him to retire. Now you mad he's sitting out. I thought you was ready for him to go. I thought you was tired of looking at him. I thought you were tired of him playing. No, I'm not watching the game, bro. I'm be real with you. Like, I haven't watched none of the All-Star festivities this weekend. Y'all know my daughter's birthday was Valentine's Day, so you know I'm celebrating with her and stuff. I came back and saw the clips of the dunk contest, 3-point contest, stuff like that, but I haven't watched none of the events live, like none. I was just, celebrating my daughter's birthday and stuff, because we couldn't have a party on Friday. Everybody at work, going to school. So we had a party yesterday. So yeah, so I've been removed from the entire All-Star weekend entirely just because I was, spending time with my daughter for her birthday and stuff like that. So I had to go back and watch everything on YouTube, man. I like Mac McClung's performance, though, man. Mac McClung is saving a dunk contest. I think people running out of creative dunks to do. Give me more credit, yeah. Look at you two, folks. I knew you was coming. I knew you was coming on here. If I heard it was being more competitive this time, but decided to sit out. See, you talking crazy. You feel me? Why you can't just say, hey man, listen, look, you think I knew you was coming on here. You know, I know how you do. Hey, you see your Lakers in the 4th spot though, man, in the Western Conference. You know, now I know the constant theme in them last 12 games or so has been LeBron James, but hey, what do I know? I agree. Cam is a clout chaser. He wrong how he did. What happened with Cam Newton? What y'all say about Cam? Cam. Get Cam Newton off. He just says bull jive. Yeah, so I seen Steve Smith, Smitty, got mad because Cam said when he came to Carolina, there were a locker room full of losers. And that's disrespectful. Cam is trying to he's taking an angle. He know you got to be, well, you don't have to. He's looking at everybody being salacious on social media, on YouTube, and feel like that's the way for my channel to grow, to just say outlandish stuff. But come on, bro. Calling Smitty a loser, bro. They went to the Super Bowl with Jake Delhomme as a quarterback. Like, come on. Being a shock jock, you gotta cut that out. Like, saying enjoy your Valentine's weekend, brother. Oh man, I'm chilling, man. Chilling. I appreciate it, man. My baby girl turned 14 on Valentine's Day, man. So I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed. But yeah, like taking a shock jock route, it's gonna get you in a lot of mess that I'm sure he probably don't even want to be. He don't want to be in. He just want to say stuff. It's kind of like what he said about Shador, as a quarterback. When he kind of he threw some shots at Shador, and Shador seemed like, bro, what? And it was unwarranted. Yeah. He out today. Prescott had 4 back-to-back videos last year because he knew he'll get attention for talking out. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Cowboys is everybody punching bag for Stephen A. Smith and them have made the Cowboys like a punching bag to go out there. So you talk about them, you gonna get clicks for sure. But yeah, Cam He got to be very careful because then you will alienate your former teammates. It's one thing if Cam got a beef with the Carolina Panthers organization. Cool. But when you call the whole team, they were nothing. They were all losers in there. That's disrespectful. Smitty, a Hall of Fame receiver. It was already Hall of Fame type when Cam came to the locker room. So you got to watch how you talking, Cam. Like that's crazy to be saying. That's crazy. But like, yeah, Cam is resorting to being a shock jock for sure. My brother was second in favorite. Okay. Oh man, happy belated birthday. I think I remember you came on or you commented, and I think I told you happy birthday. But happy birthday again if I didn't say it the first time. Yeah, Pep was Pep still there when Cam came in? Yeah, I think he was. Pep came to my Bears for a few years, went to the Packers, and I think he might have finished out in Carolina. I could be wrong. But yeah, man, Pep was a dog. You can't be in there calling nobody losers. Come on, bro. Happy belated birthday to your daughter. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that, boss. Man, my contact been acting up a little bit. One of my eyes looks smaller than the other because the contact, man, I was acting up. Cam don't want to talk about him not dying. Oh man, Cam got slaughtered for not diving on that football, boy. Man, and you in Denver too, so you know y'all was like, yeah. I know y'all was elated about that. I remember watching that Super Bowl. I was at Arkansas State University, and I went to a Super Bowl party, and I was rooting for Cam. Them, I ain't gonna lie, I was rooting for Carolina. Man, Von Miller and them, man, it wasn't no joke, bro. It wasn't no joke. Say my daughter sweet 16 on January 29th. My mom February 1st. Nephews 8th through the 10th. Oh man, happy belated birthday to everybody, man. For sure. I appreciate you sending birthday wishes to my daughter too. But yeah, for sure. What's going on with All-Star game? Who team went? I have no idea, King Tarantino. I'm not even watching. What's going on, y'all, on All-Star doing the All-Star game? I ain't even got to. I'm not even watching. 30th, I meant my niece is on 29. Okay, got you. Got you, my dog. For sure. Hey man, I seen a post on Twitter, and it was of the N1 Streetball dudes. And somebody was like, 11-year-old me thought these dudes couldn't believe these dudes wasn't in the NBA. Bro, I remember I used to watch the N1 mixtapes, man. Back in the day, like everybody wanted to be hot sauce in the hood. We wanted to dribble like him. We thought he was so cold. He had a great handle. He did, an amazing handle. And was a hood superstar for real. But the more I got into basketball, the older I got, I made certain realizations about N1 basketball. I loved it, but it sold a lot of brothers' dreams too. Man, I remember when I got older, I realized Rayford Alston is a basketball god with a lowercase g, and she's a street ball god with a lowercase g. And Rayford was a role player, certified role player. I like Rayford. He had a long career, made him some decent money. He was a role player, right? He was a role player. When I'm like, yo, he is the pinnacle of street ball. And he a role player. Can you imagine what happened to them other dudes? When you think about what basketball is, you got to defend. You got to know how to run plays. You got to know how to run a team. It's hard, man. And it's some of them dudes I couldn't imagine being in an organized game. Organized basketball is something different. And guys it's certain guys who shine in pro-am games and certain guys who shine in organized basketball. As cold as the Professor handle is, oh man, Professor would have got 8 up in the league, man. He not quick enough. Guys' reaction time is much better in the league. He's not athletic. When I heard the Professor talk about him getting cut from his D2 team, when you get cut from a D2 team, Like, yeah, yeah, that say something. And a lot of them will attribute the stuff to politics, but so if you were really nice, a lot of times coaches don't want to put you on the bench because they know their job depends on you playing, And so I like the professor, but I'm like, man, can you imagine the professor trying to guard Kyrie Irving? Can you imagine the professor trying to guard Derrick Rose, Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul, Darren Would all would have been over with, man. So it is when you saw there was levels between street ball and NBA. That's like when Iman Shumpert started talking about when Hot Sauce came to an open run, a pro-am. Like Hot Sauce came in there thinking he was gonna get busy, get loose. By the time he left, they was calling his ass catch up. Just two different games, man. Two different games. And that organized ball is just it's a different world. Kyrie will go into the AN1 mixtape arena and go crazy. And still put up 40 in the league game. Like when you think of the dudes like the pharmacists and all of that, oh boy, he couldn't play in the league for real. When you understand the league and how they play, right? It was some dudes that was Alamo was nice, right? I like AO and all that. You feel me? I like Big Escalade too. Mark Jackson's little brother. Escalade is the great Mark Jackson's younger brother. Escalade played college ball, I think, at Louisville, right? Or Louisville, as some people say, but Louisville is how they pronounce it in Kentucky. Louisville. I think he was at Louisville. Yeah. But yeah, man, as much as Big Escalade was fun, man, Reggie Evans then would have been giving Big Escalade problems at time, man. They're more conditioned, more athletic, all of that. Did you hear Mill Soulja Boy going in Marlon Wayans' head? Surprise your nigga. Yeah, I don't take Soulja Boy seriously. Soulja Boy is he loves attention. And I realized that a while ago. So he would say anything. Soulja called Marlon an uncle for putting on that dress. Well, Soulja acts like a caricature of a black person. So he could be called some names himself. You know what I mean? Like he acts like a caricature of what people think black people are. And he had a hit. Well, Soulja Boy had Turn My Swag On, Pretty Boy Swag. This was like 2010, 2011. So it was a couple of years after that he had some hits, but yeah, man. Soulja he loves attention in any way he can get it. Ron been an all-star since I was the kindergarten. I'm 26 with a kid on the way. He's still an all-star starter. That's crazy. Yeah, crazy, man. That's why I'm not even mad that he's not playing because I mean this is 22nd year in the league, man. Injuries can happen. You feel like you're not comfortable on yo. I'm feeling discomfort in this ankle and this foot. Cool, sit out. Because the moment he not available for the Lakers, you know what the talk finna be. Oh, here we go. Another player injured when the team needed him the most and all of that. You feel me? So stay healthy for your team play, man. To finish out the regular season, second half of the regular season. Doesn't the boy? Yeah, I think he do got a little baby. He needs to get his together. Yeah, he been needing to get himself together for a minute. You still hold better. Oh, Crank That holds up better than Turn My Swag. Yeah, he had the Fruity Loops beat, the FL Studio beat. You know what I mean? That FL Studio man had brothers making some money back then. I think Soulja Boy's whole first album is in FL Studio. That's how he used to make his beats. Uncle Marv and his breeze. You think so? I guess we'll see. Raising Canaan back March 7th. So we right around the corner. The Wayans are in the Hall of Fame, as they should be. As they should be, man. They very well should be in that Hall of Fame, 100%. Soulja deserves props. He low key. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm never gonna act like he's a trendsetter 100%. Like I was watching Soulja Boy in 2006 before he got signed by Mr. Collie Park. I was on YouTube listening to songs like Bathing Apes, I'll Do It with Spreezy, um, all the other little songs he used to have. I would watch his vlogs every day. He would vlog every day on YouTube, making content every day. This is back in '07. I'll watch all the videos. He was the first like viral moment with Crank That. Crank That was going crazy. He had all the ringtone money he made from that. I was a Soulja Boy fan, and the music, I still like a lot of the songs that came out. But Soulja, he likes attention too. He likes attention too. How he come and how he be talking. I can't wait till they'll see that in the movie they do. Yeah, Marco Polo. That was a bop. He had the Kiss Me Through the Phone. Um, what I say? Kiss Me Through the Phone. Turn My Swag On. Pretty Boy Swag. He had some joints, man. I ain't gonna lie. At this point, they just need to cast Denzel as great. They see Denzel in the Power Universe, man. Oh man. Maybe people will finally, maybe these Power will finally get some awards if Denzel comes on it. I doubt he coming on it though. Blowing Me Kisses. My son really likes that song, Stephen B. Blowing. I was gonna say that. My son really likes blowing Me Kisses. He likes that song. He likes how it sounds. I play it, he stop, look at the TV, start dancing, rocking his body and stuff. So yeah, Walk It Out joint was fire. Walk It Out is that's DJ Young. Well, unless you're talking about another Walk It Out. So it started a trend of rappers making their way on YouTube. Yeah, he was the first one really and back then, like Soulja was getting outstanding views when it was cool for as a content creator. You get 1,000 views, that was everything, right? Like Soulja was going crazy. Like, he was putting stuff on YouTube every single day. And I know because I was a YouTube king back then. I would get on YouTube all the time. Right. So I would get on YouTube and watch Soulja Boy content every day. He had a vlog series called Rich N Word SHIT. And I used to be dying laughing. Yeah, Soulja did beats. He did VIC, Get Silly. Did beats for a few people, man, for sure. Said Jaquan, a legend. I used to like Jaquan. Jaquan, Hood Hop, probably one of the most fire beats I ever heard in my life. And Quan was rapping over that Hood Hop beat. Yeah, the ringtone era for you. Yeah, Roscoe Dash. Yeah, Roscoe Dash was my high school era. High school for me consisted of Roscoe Dash, Travis Porter, Wiz Khalifa, Big Sean, Wale, J. Cole, the Joker, dude from Jackson, Mississippi. Um, yeah, that was high school for me, man. Currency. That was when I was in my live mixtapes era, going on live Waka, Gucci, all that. I remember Gucci had a song called Gorgeous. I keep on hearing voices telling me to ball, so I think I'm buying. I think wait say, I think I keep on hearing voices telling me to ball, so I keep on buying Porsches. My wife, what do you say? My wife, my life like a fortress, or something like that. Your high school era, my early 20s era. Yeah, I know it. You check that out. No, man, my daughter's birthday party was yesterday, so I watched the YouTube highlights of the dunk contest. I watched it on YouTube. I did. I watched it on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube. I did. I watched the actual dunk contest on YouTube. I didn't watch it live, but I watched it though. Yes. And I loved Mac McClung. Mac McClung saved it for real. Do It to It. Cherish. That was ATL time. That '05. I was still in elementary school. Or '06. ATL came out in '06. So that was like my seventh grade year. It was my seventh grade year. That's when T.I. dropped King, that King album. ATL came out. He had the #1 movie in the country, #1 album in the country at the same time. Yup, 32. Just turned 32 in January. Yeah, I just turned 32 in January. So yup, 32, bro. Shoulder, hey man. And Dro was rapping on Shoulder Lean. What? Ice come from Boca Raton. Hard to carry, haven't froze for an eon. Red, black, and white Chevy. Now I'm riding Dion. Put them lights up in my rims. Now I'm riding neon. My cars look like crayon. Oohs know I'm the man though. I can shoulder lean. I don't know how to dando. Hey, Dro was rapping Rubber Band Banks out of space ball and put you up on astronomy mathematically with a pistol. I do trigonometry. He was going crazy. Top Back remix, yeah, man. Top Back remix was crazy. Dro, my trunk on break the damn low. Yeah, Jeezy came in there going crazy. Bow Wow coming out with Millennium to an album. What are your thoughts on the state of the NBA? Well, I think it's great talent in the NBA. I think it's a lot of great talent. It's just these guys aren't as marketable as the stars of yesteryear. When I think about how big LeBron James currently is and what he was, I've yet to see a star match that type of fanfare. Zion Williamson was supposed to be the one to be like to replicate or get close to that type of LeBron James type stardom and fanfare, but he's never healthy. And I don't think Zion care about playing basketball like that. He's great at playing ball. He's really good at it. I don't think he really cares about basketball like that. I don't think he cares about basketball like that. But I think we got a lot of great talent in the NBA. You just got to find a superstar to carry the league. And maybe we will never see one individual player be the face of the NBA anymore. Maybe we won't see that. But yeah, BG had Wayne and Baby Shook when he performed that on song. I remember that. Yep. I remember he performed it on stage with T.I. and Dro. I remember that performance. Yep. What happened to Kid Cudi, dude? Drake. I was never a Cudi fan myself, but a lot of my friends in high school were. I'm not sure what happened to Cudi though. Did you see my comment? Yeah, well, hey, I saw that Nike boy. I've been talking about him recently, and maybe he said some things recently, but I remember I talked about him calling Terrence Crawford, talking about getting a banana and all that. I had made a video about that some months ago, unless Tiafimo said something else. And he probably did. I just didn't notice it. But I talked about Tiafimo and how he be saying a lot of racist stuff and people let it rock. Boxing is a strange world. I've never seen nothing like it. I see black folks riding out for Ryan Garcia, and we know what he was saying about black folks. He said Cudi put on that dress, it was around. Yeah. Yeah, but nah, Nike boy, I had made a video about Tiafimo some months ago. But he said something else. What did he say recently? He just said something else crazy. Yeah, nah, I remember what Cudi put on that dress. You think that's what did it for him? Or was he already cold out here in the streets as far as music goes? John Jones riding with Ryan Garcia. That's not surprising at all. I didn't get on John Jones' head for that display he put on after he won. Bowing to Donald Trump and all that. But anyway, I still believe the media fought for pushing negative rage-bait content for clicks. So has made every other accolade besides the championship worthless. Yeah, man. Well, I'm gonna say this, man. The sports debate shows, the debates about Michael Jordan and LeBron and all of that, it's caused everything to be just championship focused. And if you're not a champion, your career can get devalued. And then it matters about how many championships you won. I think with LeBron coming into the league, you had people wanting to create separation between him and other players. And when he hadn't won and he didn't have a certain amount of championships, that became the go-to part of conversation for people. And now it's like if you don't got no championship, your career isn't really respected until you retire. Juice, man, what's going on, man? What's the word, bro? He said bananas and watermelon in Keyshawn Davis hotel room. Oh wow. I thought that's what Dennis Baranchek did. Keisha, like Tiafimo did that. He did that. Oh no, you gonna have to get the brakes beat off him. He gonna have to get 2 foots put up in him then. Yeah, go on, hey Tiafimo, go ahead and go fight Boots Ennis and see how you come out, man. You think Ant-Man has a shot at becoming the face of the NBA? I don't think he has a shot in the dark, brother. Jabari, unfortunately, not, Ant got like 4 kids. He had 3 kids in 1 year by 3 different women. And some people don't care about it. I think that will affect the NBA wanting to push him as the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? And Ant-Man has to mature. He still be saying N-word in front of white folks on camera on national TV. Still does that. And I told y'all, until he stopped, can't be the face of the league doing that now, saying the N-word in front of white folks on TV. They ain't gonna, no. Everybody getting on No Life Shaq, switching up on Drake, but you been calling him. Yeah, because I don't even care. Like, that Drake thing is a whole other thing. I'll be more concerned with black, but when you, as a black man from the South, talking about No Life Shaq, he from South Carolina, he downplays racism a lot to appease that anti-black conservative crowd that he's built up on that channel. He will give credence to negative stereotypes of black men in order to appease a fan base that he's built up, which I think is some sucker behavior. And I can't respect it. You know, yes, he's built a following that I hope to amass on YouTube one day. Yes, he's made a career. I want to have a career that's successful like that, but I'm going to do it by maintaining my integrity. I'm not going to throw my people under the bus for viewers or an audience. I'm not cut like that. You feel me? I wouldn't be able to look in the mirror every day knowing that I'm out here throwing black folks under the bus and acting like downplaying racism at every turn in order to gain an audience. Y'all, I want to build my audience organically. I'm on this channel being me, and whoever like it, I appreciate it. But I'm not gonna try to sell my people short or throw my people under the bus to get a following. Anybody that's over here, they rock with me because I've stayed true to who I am. And I can't respect nobody throwing like, that's again, when you from the South, bro, and you in certain states, no, not even just from the South, black people in general, because Chicago has got a lot of racism. It's just covert. You feel me? In the South, you see overt racism. Is it overt, covert? Oh, overt is open racism, correct? Covert is hidden. Yeah, covert I think is hidden. Overt is open, right? And in the South, the racism be overt is open for everybody to see. And like, come on, bro. Like that's just you being disingenuous at that point. Yeah, trying to act like racism is not a thing, or trying to he downplays racism all the time. I believe he feels this way genuinely, not for an audience, which is even more. You think so? I don't think it's genuine with him. I think he know what he's doing. When he got that Eminem following that he built, I think he felt like, because half Eminem fans are like people who are real hip hop fans and people that's like cool people. And the other half is people who like buy into like anti-conservative stuff. And so anti-black conservative stuff. And you start reacting to Tom McDonald and people like that. You feel me? No Life Shaq. I'm talking about No Life Shaq, Juice. Again, why the hell would a black person be listening to some goddamn Tom McDonald? I told y'all, if my grandma seen me listen to Tom McDonald, she slapped me in the head and asked me, boy, what the fuck is wrong with you? Cartier family, they're another set of YouTube people. They reacting to Ben Shapiro and Tom McDonald rap. They in their early 20s. One of the brothers on the Cartier family is a brother of Kappa Alpha Psi. Now, when we talk about this fraternity and what the founders of this fraternity went through, they built a brotherhood in the Ku Klux Klan backyard at the University of Indiana, right? fought against racism, systemic racism, racial oppression, all of that, and to be on there buying into these this anti-black rhetoric that they be like, come on, bro. Yeah, like what? I'm sitting here like, I know that brother ain't got no final podcast side hoodie on, and out here listening to goddamn Ben Shapiro, and them like, what are we doing? Like what? Or Thomas Sowell, you know? Oh man, Latanya Cobb, I appreciate that donation, Latanya. It mean a lot to me. Thank you so much, Latanya Cobb. I don't know if she's still on here, but I appreciate it. It mean a lot to me. She just gave a very generous donation. I appreciate it. Me and my family both. But yeah, Kid Rock. Now Jabari, I didn't got on Kid Rock on the channel. Now Rap God Reloaded. Kid Rock got a black girlfriend. Let me tell you why I don't care nothing about that. Let me tell you why. Because there's people that like having sex with black folks and still don't care about black people. There's people that got kids with black folks and still could give a damn about black folks in general. All right. It's people that fetishize black folks and don't care nothing about black people at all. You like that one singular black person and still dislike black people as a whole. You don't consider black folks when it comes to the racist stuff that you engage in, the stuff that you say. You have no regard for black people at all. None of that. Stephen B, I did a video on Kid Rock some years ago. I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, Tanya came in here. I appreciate that, Tanya. That's you. Got you. I appreciate it, Tanya. Yeah. So you can have a baby with a black person and still disregard people. What's old girl Fifi Dobson, right? Yellow Wolf. He always flying the Confederate flag, talking about he paying homage to his Dixie culture. And Fifi got black in her. She black, right? And he dating her. Yeah, you like Fifi, but you know, like when that flag was used to terrorize black folks. That Confederate flag was used to terrorize black people. Black folks was in fear when they seen it. Like, yo, or they got on the defense whenever they came with that. When they encountered that flag anywhere, that flag meant trouble for black people, and it still mean that to this day. So to act like you gonna just disregard that, it's just about heritage to me. Yeah, okay, it sound good. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I say, I tell people you could date who you want to date. I'm not gonna condemn people for interracially dating because I got family and people that I really love who do that. My thing though, like just because a person is people that date people else that date black folks that still don't care about black people. Now I'm not saying everybody that's in an interracial relationship don't care about black folks. No, that's not what I'm saying. You feel me? But I'm not saying everybody that's has a white significant other, their white significant other is racist. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying every person that has a white significant other fetishizes them. What I'm saying is that it happens a lot. You feel me? It has happened. There are instances where it happens. So just because a person has a significant other who is black, a white person is white or of any other ethnicity, just because you are a non-black person and you're dating a black person does not mean you aren't racist. I have to make that a point to say that, because people think that. You know what I'm saying? He said black queens forever, snow bunnies never, never. Dr. Umar, I seen him do that. Hey, what you call it? He said still waiting for Dr. Umar school. Calvin ain't playing. Yeah, I know Dirk Nowitzki got a black wife. He came there with aluminum foil over the plate. Oh, you know that brother got a black wife. He do that now. Aluminum foil on the plate. I know what's going on with that one. They use the I have black friends. Yeah, man. Yeah, that don't be flying. I got black friends, because you can have black friends and your black friends still probably let you engage in racist banter. I'm hearing something outside. My bad, y'all. It's loud as hell outside. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah. So I got black friends, yeah. And you could have some black friends. I'm not saying that, yeah, you probably do got black friends too, but that don't mean if you engage in you said go get your flick. Yeah, I'm like, what is going on? I heard some riffraff outside. Had to hear, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. So yeah, just because you got um a black significant other don't mean that you aren't a racist individual. Shoot, back in the day, the slave owner still was sleeping with black girls, not sleeping with them. They weren't. They were R-wording them. The black women had no say so. No consent was involved in that. That was assault. Slave owners was assaulting black women. They were attracted to them enough to assault them, but they still didn't care nothing about black folks. Somebody outside arguing like a mom. Boy, young LeBron did a song with 50 Cent, if I can recall. He was on like G Unit Radio and introducing like a mixtape or something like that. I remember that. White women own more black slaves than white men because it was used as a status of power. Yeah. So, excuse me, bro. But yeah, right, bro. So, Steven, but yeah, man. What I was gonna say, Shaq out here going through that. See, because at some point you gotta like, I feel like when you do all of that hard shoe raccooning that he be doing, when you do that when you be in a hard shoe raccoon, it gonna come back to bite you at some point. Like you gotta face the music with that. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. Maybe you might not get bit for like, for that buck dancing you doing. But something gonna come back to bite you at some point with cause you just get egregious with it. You know? Jason Whitlock, he gonna get his wake up call too pretty soon. I can't stand, he get on my nerves. I can't stand that brother. That brother's annoying. 100K in singles, I wonder if they really let them keep that. Hold on, what you talking about? Juice? 100K in singles. Hold on. What you talking about, Juice? Y'all, man, I want some airheads, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to go get some. Anton Daniels is due for a ninja. Oh yeah, he is. He gonna get his though. It's gonna come. Oh, Buddy just made a shot on the All-Star. Oh, okay, got you. I got you. Anton Daniels is due for. He due for a moment. Somebody else had cutting up. But yeah, Anton Daniels, he gonna get his moment. He gonna get it. And I promise you, they all get their moment where they just realize they never gonna be fit. You never gonna fit into those spaces you trying to fit in. They gonna tell you don't belong at some point. All of them get that wake up call, get hit across the head, and they start looking stupid. Then try to come crawl the black folks after you get rejected at the door. For all you know what I mean, after you find out all that buck dancing didn't pay off, try to go run the black folks after that. No, stay where you at. You remember at the end of Django When Django say, now all y'all black folks get away from y'all from the white folks, right? And Steven, Samuel L. Jackson character try to hurry up and get out and get away. No, Steven, you can't run now. You where you belong. This what no, you can't get away out of this action. You right here where you supposed to be at. So no, don't try to leave now. After you've been an instrument in the brutalization of black folks. You know what I'm saying? No, you got to stay here. He said, Airheads. I just literally had me a pack from Walmart on Friday. Boy, them blue ones, man. Oh my, I like that mystery one, though, the white one. The blue one and the white one. Golly. I gotta give me a pack of Airheads, man. I like, as I've gotten older, my taste for chocolate per se has decreased. I've liked the just sweet candy. Golden Oreo cakesters. My son love Oreos, man, to the point where I gotta hide them from him. Kerry said, I Kerry Bradshaw, what's going on? Use some air, man. I need them Airheads ASAP. Man, my contact lens acting up. I'm finna change them out in a minute. Cause my eye, one of them look smaller than the other one because the contact been acting up all day. Jason Willock should have played on Jay. Yeah, oh man, he would have played Steven well. You hear me? So I love Oreo. Man, I ain't, you know what? I don't really care for, I like the golden Oreos a lot better. I don't really care for Oreos like I used to back in the day. Not like I used to. Y'all know what I got today though? And this is my problem. I got my son, I told you my son eat the same stuff. You know, children with autism diagnosis eat the same stuff. So we got some so we ended up getting some McDonald's. And my son really liked the little cookies from there. And I got some more of the McDonald's cookies, man. Godly. I'm gonna have to pray them cookies out of my spirit, man. Them cookies be at me in the chokehold. That chokehold that Melvin had Jody in and Baby Boy when he said, call for your mama. Call for your mama. They had that had him in that goddamn chokehold like it was a wrestling move. You hear me? That's what them dang on what you call it be doing for me. Them dang on McDonald's cookies. What? Man, my line brother, inside joke with the Baby Boy skit. Call for your mom. Oh, Baby Boy scene, brother. Amos, what famous Amos cookies you made? That's what you talking about? The famous Amos cookies? Snoop didn't have to kick over. Yeah, like Snoop should have got popped early in the movie. When I come get my son, and first of all, Yvette ain't nothing for having him up in the house with them. And he said, you come to get your son? First of all, Trey, he opened the door talking about who you, cuz? Hey man, who is you? Give me my son. He said, you come to get your son, cuz? Come get him. I ain't trying to be his daddy, no way. Okay, Yvette, I got something for you too. Got this boy up in the house, these weed smoking gang bangers. Oh no, get me, JoJo. Come on, JoJo. Let's get up out of here. Then they come antagonizing me because I'm on a bike. Oh no, man. Yeah, I hated Snoop and Baby Boy. Only thing I liked about about Baby Boy is Jody's dope Tupac mural. Yeah, that was a dope mural, man. That movie is a boy. Talking about a hood classic, man. John Singleton, he done made some stuff, man. John Singleton done made some movies. He's talking about Baby Boy was a simp film. How you figure? Because of the whole situation with Rodney and Jody. So much Jody was a simp with baby mama. There's a place called Le'Veon Bakery you should try. The cookie had chocolate stuffed all in the middle of it. Where is that at, Jabari? The mom wasn't ish picking the stepdad over her own, so you're not a baby anymore. Jody said, don't call me when he start beating your A. Can you believe Tupac was gonna play? Yeah, it's crazy when you think about it. Pac was gonna play that role. That's wild to believe. don't call me when he start whooping, beating you. Hey, Jody saying, what did he say? Yeah, something he said he was talking to Melvin, her last boyfriend. I remember back in the 80s when McDonald's burgers were snacks. Man, I was born in the 90s, man. You haven't had a good hood movie in a while in theaters. They all to be made right now. Yeah, it's gonna take like yeah, John Singleton gone. John Singleton was delivering the Black Hood movies for real. Spike movies took place in the hood, but it really wasn't hood films per se. You know what I mean? It was stories of Black America, but it was told in hood, but it wasn't hood stories per se. Um, the Hughes brothers, I don't know what they doing right now. Um, I watched the Cinepals react to Menace to Society the other day. That's what made me think about the Hughes brothers. Spike Lee and John Singleton were neck and neck. Many would agree with you. Some would say Spike Spike had the edge. Some people would say that. You said Singleton had better films than Spike. Hmm. Um. Let's think about it. SB, what's going on? Okay, what's John Singleton best movie to y'all? Boys in the Hood. Spike. John had what? Higher Learning. Boys in the Hood. Poetic Justice. Baby Boy. I'm missing some films. Missing some film. I mean, I know you did Snowfall beginning. John had is it Higher Learning his best movie to you? Too Fast, Too Furious. Okay, with John Singleton. Y'all know I'm not a fan of the Fast and the Furious type franchise like that. So I think I saw Too Fast, Too Furious and was just not. I'm not a car racing type of brother. Car racing. I like playing Need for Speed at the video game, probably because you could do the car neon lights and all of that. So Higher Learning, yeah, for sure. Spike had Do the Right Thing. He had School Days, Malcolm X, Crooklyn, which was my introduction to Spike Lee. Spike had man, I'm trying to I just thought I lost something. I guess you could say blacks can relate to Singleton earlier movies more in terms of hood struggle, racism, etc. Yeah, you know, I'm not saying Spike films are bad. Yeah. No, I'm just naming the films that Spike has done. Spike has done a lot of monument. Well, that Malcolm X, I just don't think I never watched Clockers, man. I never watched that. Spike, like Malcolm X, man, that movie is so powerful. From Denzel's performance to cinematography, how the movie is shot, showing all phases of Malcolm's life. Profound. And some people would say, yeah, have you ever watched Spike Lee's A Huey P. Newton story? I think maybe I have. Maybe. Bamboozled. Four Brothers was who? That's John Singleton, right? Yeah, that's John Singleton. Yeah. It's gonna take 50 Cent getting up with Spike or something, produce that next good hood film. Maybe the brother who produced Black Panther, Ryan Coogler. Yeah, Oakland, California, brother. He would do it in a way that would give he would do it in a way that would capture Black America in a real beautiful way. Ryan Coogler. Man, eye contact crazy. At least Spike Lee had better cinematography than the Hughes brothers film. Yeah, Spike's cinematography great. But I don't know, man. I like the cinematography in Menace to Society. That scene where Kane pistol whipped Chauncey and Anthony, they go down a long hallway. She pulling Anthony into the room, and you can see that whole little shot was dope. I've never seen She's Gotta Have It the movie. I seen the TV show. Ryan Coogler remind you of Spike? Do the right. I watched Do the Right Thing for the first time in high school. Man, I'm gonna have to change these contacts in a bit. Shaft with Sam Jackson. That was another Singleton movie. Okay. I like Shaft. I like Shaft for sure. I like the other Shaft, the Shaft that came out that had uh Richard Roundtree as the father. You know what I mean? You had Shaft's son on there. I like that when it came out a few years ago. Don't Be a Minute was the best parody movie to capture all of their films. I mean, yeah, for sure. That was a hood classic. Don't Be a Menace. Inside Man. That's Spike though. That's Inside Man Spike, right? That was dope. Oh man, what do you think of Samuel L. Jackson's best performance? Samuel L. Jackson's best performance. Sam got a lot of movies. Let's see. Samuel L. Jackson. Mm, I don't know. What y'all think Samuel L. Jackson's best performance is? I gotta ask y'all. What y'all think his best Sam Jackson's best performance? Hmm. It's a great question, brother. Best performance. Yeah, so many would say Coach Carter. Coach Carter, I love that movie. He played, he was a crackhead, he was a crackhead in Jungle Fever. Coming to America, he was just robbing a spot. Many yeah, people would say Pulp Fiction. He was great at Steven from Django, for sure. He said Jackie Brown, Pulp Fiction. Then you might say Pulp Fiction. This is Snakes on the Plane. My mama used to like this movie called A Long Kiss Goodnight. She used to like that movie. Um, yeah, Jackie Brown. Yeah, Chris Tucker was in there. Hurricane Season. Is that the movie with Lil Wayne in there? I thought that was Forrest Whitaker in there in Hurricane Season. Samuel Jackson was actually good in The Unthinkable. I've never seen that before. I saw this movie for the first time like some months ago. 187. Saw that a while just for the first time some months ago. Um, hmm. Yeah, I mean, Dead Presidents was a dope movie to me. Lorenz Tate, Young Lorenz, Chris Tucker, Nabushe Wright. What's my man name, man? What's the older brother that was passed that was going Greenleaf? Keith David. Keith David was in there. Terrence Howard. I hate that Clifton Powell did my boy though. Basically telling him Juanita became a freak because I taught her how to be a freak for you, Anthony. I taught her how to be a freak for you, so you should be thanking me. I taught her how to do them tricks. That's crazy. He should have got he should have got get back on him, man. I'm sorry. I've never seen Die Hard with the Vengeance before. Never seen that. Yeah, Bokeem Woodbine was in there. He was Dead Presidents. Yeah. I remember going to the movies at the Evergreen Plaza. Man, I remember people talking about Evergreen Plaza having a movie theater. I'm so young, I don't even remember that having a movie theater. You know, I was going to Ford City. Um, Going to Ford City, going to movies on 87th Street, going to movies at River Oaks now. That's real. That was real Chicago stuff. You went to go see New Jack City and Boys in the Hood at Evergreen Plaza. Ah, New Jack. Who remembers the movie Talking Dirty After Dark? Y'all know that movie just came on my radar. For real. Is that the one? Is that was John Witherspoon in that one? Many say the Dead President was Chris Tucker's most best serious role. Yeah, yeah. Depicting him as a war person from war with PTSD. Well, Anthony had PTSD. He had that Agent Orange stuff that was getting him sick. All of that. Remember when Bokeem Woodbine or Chiwetel Ejiofor, how you say his name? Chiwetel Ejiofor. I know you're talking about though. I already know their character ain't ish. Yeah, for real. I bought Martin had classics. So yeah, yeah, Martin had some dope movies. Dope. I love a lot of Martin's movies. Blue Streak, National Security, Bad Boys, Black Knight, Thin Line Between Love and Hate. I liked Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. I liked yeah, Martin has a lot of movies. I'm thinking about it. The original Big Mama's House, that was dope. Um, he did three of them. Yeah, Martin has good. Martin got a lot of movies now that I think about it. A ton. Never seen Nothing to Lose. Martin had Life. Yeah, man. Hold on, man. Life probably one of the that's probably one of the best comedies I've ever seen in my life. Like Life gotta be that might be one for me. Life. Yeah. Um mm, 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 mm. Redid Rebound. Yeah, man. Yeah, Martin did made his money in Hollywood, man. He's made his bread in Hollywood. Nah, facts, facts. That Roscoe Jenkins crazy. Road trip. I don't remember. What's road trip? I don't remember that one. Road trip. I don't remember that one. Remember he had a Wild Hogs movie. I think he was in that. Was he with Martin in that? Wild Hogs. Raven and Martin and Road Trip. Okay. Yeah, Tim Allen in there. Yep. Michael B. Jordan is him, or you think he overrated? Um, well, in the movie that I've seen Michael B. Jordan in, I really liked them. Um, I mean, the Creed franchise, Black Panther, Fruitvale Station. I like Michael B. Jordan in them roles. I've never seen that the movie with him and Jamie Foxx. I ain't seen that one. Nor have I seen No Remorse. I have not seen that one. Um, yeah. So in the stuff that I've seen Mike in, I mean, I liked him when he was wild. He was a young kid as Wallace on The Wire. He was young though, for real at that point. I've liked him in a lot of things that I've seen him in. You ever seen Wild Wild West? Vaguely remember it. Vaguely. It came out when I was young, and I never went to revisit it for real. Vaguely remember it. I remember when it first came out. Will Smith had that song with Stevie Wonder. Yeah, yeah, he's in the Friday Night Lights series. I remember that. Can't wait to see Michael B. Jordan share the screen. Will Smith in a new I. They got a new I Am Legend coming. I had no idea. You know, a Will Smith movie. I like people. I'm talking. Hancock. Hancock was dope. Hancock. Yeah, Fredro is always the same angry man. Fredro Styles, he's typecast as angry man. They're just ready to fight. Angry, upset, bald head dude. That's his typecast in every movie. Who's a better actor, Michael B. Jordan or Mario Hardwick? Woo! Y'all know, I mean, I've only seen a Mario Hardwick in Power and Gridiron Gang and For Color Girls. I think that's all I've seen of him. Probably seen him in some other stuff, probably, but I don't know, man. Omari Hardwick was great as Ghost. He was excellent. And the way he played the gang banging dude, the big homie gang banging dude, the way he was clicked into that role, man. Omari is nothing like that character at all. But he sold it so well in Gridiron Gang. Um, y'all know that man, that James St. Patrick, man. That James St. Patrick character is iconic. I don't know. He said F Ghost. Rashad Tate, you just mad because you was trying to F over the Queen's Child Project and Ghost grabbed you by the neck and say, man, do you know who I am, brother? I will send you to the upper room. And then Ghost got sent to the upper room by his son. But that's neither here nor there. Superhero streamer don't show it. Hold on. You seen Omari's Gilly the Kid challenge? No, he took F Ghost too. Cooper Sacks, you mad because Ghost and Tommy saw you in that room watching old girl getting off. You was up in there getting off, watching them freaky tales, watching that flick, and Ghost and Tommy walked in on you, so you mad, Cooper. So you mad, Sax. Yeah, Fruitvale Station was an excellent movie. Excellent. I can only watch it one time though. The Michael B. Jordan's portrayal of Oscar Grant reminds me too much of my brother. It's just a sad movie, so yeah. Y'all know I never seen Next Day Air before. Never seen that movie. I've never seen that movie, SB. Said Eddie to use that line. Who remembers having as a playground? Now I don't remember that movie. Said it's funny. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. I never saw it though. I seen Con Air with Nicholas was that Nicholas Cage, Danny Trejo. Who else was in Con Air? Trying to remember. I didn't really watch 7 Pounds for real. I didn't. Seen Focus. Did not watch Concussion. No. He said Woody. I thought he said Woody Harrelson is a dope black. Woody Harrelson is not black. You said Wood Harris, yeah. Shout out to that Chicago brother, man. Wood Harris, a West Side Chicago representative. Wood Harris is outstanding. Playing from Julius Campbell, Ace Boogie, and Paid in Full to playing Avon Barksdale on The Wire. Uh, he played Jimi Hendrix. Wood has played some of everything. Some of everything. Uh, Lil Duke on Creed. He's played every type of role you could think of, man. Motown and Above the Rim, he was wild in that. Three Strikes is yeah. Brian, shout out Brian Hooks. Three Strikes, dope. Why you think they use black British actors often to play black American roles? I think a lot of times they think the British actors are more highly trained, more equipped to play an actor with certain range, so they go and get them. But there are highly qualified Black American actors as well for sure that they could use. I think they be looking at the credentials of the Black British actors. They think, oh, they got better range, so on and so forth, so they go get them. Yeah, Black women still mad at Charles McCarter, 100%. Steve Harris gonna have smoke wherever he go for the rest of his life. Just like my man Richard T. Jones. Uh was he Mike? Was he the character of Mike? He's the character of Mike on Why Did I Get Married? Pac could have won an Oscar. Ali was a great film to me. I love Ali, that movie. People gave Will Smith some flack. Some people did. Oh, he didn't get Ali right. Man, he embodied Muhammad Ali to me. I love that movie. I think that movie's a dope movie. Heaven is a Playground filmed at Cabrini Green Projects. I didn't even know that. You put me onto some game. Who is in that movie? I never heard of it before. Shout out to Cabrini though, man. Y'all know my people from the Robert Taylor Project housing. Fox should have won an Oscar. King Richard is. I have not seen King Richard, man. As another one I ain't seen. My mama went to go see that on. Repeat after me, y'all. What day? $5 Tuesday. 42. I went to go buy 42. I went to buy that movie when it came to DVD. I was in grad school. My first year at Arkansas State, I would go to Walmart a lot and try to get movies. This before I had just got a Netflix subscription. But, I went and bought 42. 42 is dope for sure. I never seen the New Edition movie to this day. I never seen that one. Seeing Will Smith body Ali role was like seeing yeah, man. Will was great in Ali, man. The talking cadence, the inflection in his voice, the mannerisms, he nailed it to me. Will nailed it. I think Ali is a really great movie that I think people should watch for sure. I don't think it's talked about enough. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker. I love that movie. One of my favorite parody movies. Really love that movie. I don't know why when I think about I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker, I think about Original Gangsters. And my classmate from school, her father was the dude in the Original Gangsters, the dark skinned dude, dark skinned, bald head dude in the Original Gangster that was running with Braxton. Spyro. The one that wrote was Braxton's name was Spyro in the movie, but you know, the bald head, dark skinned dude, that was my friend's father. He also played Tanichi in a Hoodlum. His name was Eddie Bo Smith. Dope was a really good movie, man. Brother name was Malcolm on there too, man. I really enjoyed that movie. I went to go see that at the show on $5 Tuesday. Where is the Kim? Where the hell is Kim and Sean Wayans? They're the only ones who hear little about. I think Kim likes living probably low key. Sean probably been playing the back. Probably chilling out now too. I don't know if he got family or kids or not, but yeah. Uh and wait to see them back in Scary Movie 6. He said, "Little man, yeah, Wayans had some movies that definitely had the hood talking." Yeah, Marlon doing stand up now. Yup, and because Damon was the king of stand up, still a king of stand up in their family. Damon is excellent at stand up. Yeah, that movie dope. That's the first movie I heard people talking about Bitcoin and all that. That was the first movie I heard people talking about that type of stuff. Um, it was crazy. Mm, 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 mm. Craig Wayans doing Tony Baker's Daddy Issues podcast now. I didn't even know that. Okay. I ain't know that. Shout out to you, Miss A. So you watch it every Thursday. Yeah, Miss A, I be seeing you in the comments in a lot of these videos and the content I be watching. I be like, check her out, man. She be making her rounds, doing her thing. The Six Man is Marlon best film. Yeah. I never seen a movie called A Dream, Requiem for a Dream, something like that. What is that called? I never seen that before. Hey, White Chicks was hilarious. Hilarious. That's what got that dang on. Was that Vanessa Carlton song? Um, 1,000 Miles. The Six Man showed Marlon's serious acting chops before Requiem for a Dream. Yeah, was Marlon's best acting. I never seen Requiem for a Dream before, but I remember he was Boogaloo and Above the Rim. I ain't like how Pac gonna kick him when Pac kicked him at the end. Nah. You said you called LeBron not playing this game? Seymour. Hey, Mo Money was my movie, man. Mo Money was my movie. Stacey Dash, when she was still, I guess we thought she was on the black side at that point. Now I didn't see the new SZA movie yet. My homie saw it though. He said he enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, well, not a scarf. I had got my stole, the that you wear when you graduate, that you put around you. Yeah, but it is case out of. Bro, I got the powder top from Boogaloo, didn't he? I'm trying to. Boogaloo did that in Above the Rim. I'm trying to think. More money, fear him in Chicago. Yeah, man. I like Lark Voorhees, Chris. Lark Voorhees was something serious for me. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not even watching the game, bro. I'm be real. I ain't really watched the All Star game in a little minute for real. I ain't watched it in a few years, truthfully. So even when LeBron was playing, I still wasn't gonna be watching the game more than likely. So no, but I ain't even watching it, man. You think about Tyler Perry's legacy to the point, what more can you do to push our people forward in film space? I think he could do some more like to push us forward. I think he could do some films displaying black love in a positive light without having to go through trauma. He can do some more happy family like black movies. He can do some movies like trying to think. I do think he could do a black love story, like a brown sugar type thing, like that. Like Maya Campbell, Kenya Moore. I like how Kenya Moore looked though. Sure. You hear me? Maya Campbell was cold on in the house though. Maya Campbell in the house was finding than Frog here. What's your take on Tubi movies? I don't really watch them, but I feel like, I don't really get mad at them like that because everybody got to get their hustle, man. Movies, you have creators trying to get their movies and films out to the public. Whatever medium you got to use, go ahead and use it. If that's your way, if that's your start into like getting into big production films, do your thing, man. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at it. I don't really watch them a whole lot, not by choice. I just haven't watched them like that. But I'm sure there's some pretty solid ones, and I think people got to get their start somewhere. So if that's like the origins of you going into that big production space, do your thing. Tubi, I like that McGraw series. I never heard of that. I gotta check that out. You gotta let Bron go. Why I gotta let Bron? For what, man? Y'all don't let Kobe Bryant go. Do y'all? Y'all didn't let him go. At no point, even when Kobe was playing terrible, y'all was still that was y'all boy. You feel me? So I've been a fan. I've watched dude from the beginning of his career to the 22nd year. Bron been part of my childhood, my teenage years, my early 20s, now into my early 30s. So I can't man. That's my favorite player. You feel me? Hey, that's my guy. The guy that played Biggie in the Biggie movie is a Tubi man. Yeah, I heard. Yeah. His name is it's Jamal something, I think maybe. It's hard for me to let Kobe go. I understand that's your guy. That's your guy. You ride with your guy. You gotta keep it a bean. Keep it a bean about what? What you want me to keep it a bean about, Ken? Let's talk about it. What I gotta keep it a bean about? I hear my son waking up. He getting out the bed. He about to transform. Yeah, what I gotta keep it a bean about, bro? Holla at me. Come here, Malcolm. Come here, Malcolm. Oh man, he all good, man. You know Kobe and MJ 1 and 2. No, I disagree, man. I got MJ 1. I don't got Kobe 2 though, man. Be honest with you. I'm being honest when I say that. Kobe's still a Pantheon great player though. I don't got him 2 though. Personally, I don't think he has the resume for you to put him number 2 behind Michael Jordan, personally. Nor the accolade. I don't think he got the accolades, I should say. I don't think he has the accolades to go number 2 behind Michael Jordan. And that's just me personally. I wonder if Bron would have stayed in Cleveland one more year before he left. They would have had a chance to get Darren Williams because he got traded to the Nets. Yeah, I don't know if that would have been enough to come out. I don't know. Nobody in the league played like Bean. Well, Michael Jordan and him had a similar playing style. So, you know what I'm saying? He played with a similar playing style of Michael Jordan. Hold on. What's up, man? Like my son, he woke. Hope he played hurt. Now, a lot of guys play hurt, man. Like a lot of players play hurt, man. That don't make me. I'm not gonna put him number 2 because of that, though. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I ain't gonna put him number 2 because he played hurt. It's admirable, but that not gonna give you number 2 points to me though, because you play a lot of guys play hurt, man. You sneeze at next to LeBron, you act like you got it. That's not true. You don't play 22 years being like that now. You feel me? You know who do that though? Hey, the guys they thought was gonna replace LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard. That's who y'all thought was gonna be replacing LeBron as the next guy. You feel me? So I can't agree with you on that one, my boy. You said Dr. J was better than Jordan. Hmm. Hold on, y'all. What you think about the Magic? I ain't watched the Magic for real. I like the young boy though, Paulo Banquero. I like what's the dude that got hurt? Wagner. I like the Wagner brother. Oh yeah, Kwame thought Dr. J was a real doctor for real. I like Paulo Banquero though. Paulo Banquero tough. I like him a lot. He one of them ones. I never saw Moses Malone play, but my uncle say he was better than Duncan and Carl Malone. I'm not sure. I know people love Moses though. Got people that really love Moses though. So Jalen Suggs. Jalen got to cut his hair off though. SB, he got to cut his hair off. I understand though. I understand. I'm not gonna look right with a bald head either though. So I get it. I get it though. I agree. Jalen got to cut his hair off. I get it though. My hair shape ain't good for no bald head, so I understand the brother. I understand, but Jalen, George Iceman, yeah, George Garvin was tough. Iceman, Carmelo overhyped. I think Carmelo was accurately rated. A prime time scorer. He was an elite scorer. Mainstay. It was a franchise player, elite scorer. Made franchises relevant for years. Perennial All Star. Melo got over 25,000 points. That's first ballot Hall of Fame material. He got at least 12 All Star nods. I'm just saying that off the top of my head. I hope Penny eventually gets D Rose on his 2 Cents podcast. That would be dope since they both had Memphis Tiger. So they both Memphis Tigers and had similar up and downs in their career. Yeah, I mean that would be a great conversation. I'm sure Derek would do it for sure. You like T Mac over Carmelo? No, sir. It's gonna look like I hate Mac, but no, sir. No. What happened to the Bron Melo rivalry? Bron took off at the beginning of their career. I'll say this: Carmelo should have been rookie of the year that rookie year, I believe. Carmelo, because they team went to the playoffs. Carmelo and LeBron was averaging similar numbers, and Melo got the Denver Nuggets to the playoffs, right? So I do believe Melo should have been rookie of the year. But after that, you started to see a separation in their game. And by that fourth year, you could tell LeBron was something completely different than Carmelo. By that fourth year, you knew what you needed to know. LeBron James was a guy that could drive your team to a finals run. And Carmelo hadn't proven that yet. And LeBron, his game just looked different. You know what I mean? And I think, yeah, by the time they were 10 years in, you knew what it was for real. Melo had a better career than Mac. Dude didn't have more sets than durable, even though people criticize his shape as well. Yeah, yeah. Because Melo got a lot of criticism for his his what's the word I'm looking for? His physique, his workout, like his dedication to his working out and staying in shape, his conditioning. He got a lot of flack for that. But yeah. How far did Denver go when Melo took them to the playoffs? The best year they went to the Western Conference Finals. That was like, was that 09? What year was that? I always get that year wrong. Was that 2011, 09? What year was that when they went to the what year was that? You know what I'm saying? That they made that run. But yeah, they went to the Western Conference Finals. They met up against the Lakers. Lakers beat them. And the Lakers went to the final. No, it wasn't 2011 because 11 they got Kobe and them got swept against the Dallas Mavericks. That had been like 09, 2010, one of them years. That's when they had Chauncey Billups as the point guard in Denver. You know, so yeah. Carmelo was never first team All NBA. See, yeah, and I didn't even know that off the top of my head. Well, Carmelo played the three, and he wasn't gonna be first team All NBA over LeBron James. So yeah, that makes sense. He said LeBron don't know no lyrics, James. And you know what song lyrics he do know? He know that Man at the Garden now. He know that Kendrick Lamar Man at the Garden because that song is like an embodiment of LeBron James' life. That song sounds like it was written for LeBron James. When you hear Man at the Garden, listen to them lyrics. LeBron is really living out everything in that Man at the Garden song. He know that song front to back, back to front. Max should have tried to work out with Tim Grover in Chicago before the injuries when he finally trained with him. It was too late because of that microfracture injury. Yeah, for sure. I gotta go turn that. Can y'all hear Encanto? Because I feel like I can. I know I can hear it. My son watching Encanto in that room. I gotta go turn that down. Can y'all hear it? I'm gonna have to go turn it down. I don't need that copyright restriction on this, baby. I don't need it. I don't need it at all. At all. um. You can't hear it? Cool, cool. Y'all can't hear it. I'm hoping YouTube don't hear it either. You know what I mean? But my boy in the room watching his Encanto. You know, it's gonna be cold in Chicago tomorrow, boy. I tell you that much, man. You know, so yeah. Tim trained with D Wade, Mike, Kobe, even Gil. I got a sensitive topic we should touch on. What topic is that? Nana. Fun fact: there was a dude from Chicago that played at Saint Ignatius called named Nana Egwu. He went to Illinois to play. He was 6'9". Whenever I see your name, Nana, I think about Nana Egwu that played at Illinois. Any more kids for me, man? You know what? I always said I might try to make it a trifecta, but I gotta wait a little minute for that, man. I gotta wait a little minute. You know, if God bless me with another one, I wouldn't be mad, man. Yeah, his name was Nana Egwu. Yup, he played at Saint Ignatius High School in Chicago. Went to University of Illinois, fighting Illini. Said he sounds Nigerian. I'm assuming maybe so. How many years do you think he has left? One or two. LeBron, he got at least 2 solid years left. 2 solid years left to get busy, do his thing. You see, your folks are from Ghana, but me and my siblings are first generation American. Okay, got you, got you. My god brother, man. His father people are from Ghana. My god brother family. Uh, 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 man. You know, no, no, I'm not Nigerian. As far as I know, my people, as far as we go back, my people just from the South. You know, they just from Mississippi and Alabama. As far as we go back, do I believe in marriage? Yeah, for sure. I've seen marriages done correctly and in beautiful fashion. Seen my grandparents, my mom, my stepfather, one of my best friends, Derek Jones, living in marital bliss with his wife that he's been married to since 2018. So yeah, you just gotta find the right partner who supports you, believes in your dreams, and you know, somebody you can grow with for real. There's people out here who think NBA is a hate group. I'm getting tired of that narrative. Yeah, so that come from people. So that I think comes from, well, I mean, Fat Joe said it was a hate like black racists for sure. Um, that comes from, you see black American people having disagreement with immigrants when it comes to down talking of black American people. And then when you see the back and forth between black Americans and immigrants, people say, "Oh, this black American people, foundational black Americans are a hate group." When really, a lot of the times, black Americans are responding to negative portrayals of negative stereotypes that have been spewed against black American people. You know what I'm saying? No shade anywhere, but it is a very common habit saying in the black community. My topic is just gonna be about BMBD culture, especially in black community. When you say BD and BM culture, do you mean like the practice of just not getting married and have children out of wedlock, or do you mean like the toxic nature of uh baby mama, baby dad, and you know, do you mean like the toxic nature of those relationships, the toxic dynamic of them? You know what I'm saying? Said like someone like me would be considered entitled to be, even though I'm blended because I'm born here and grew up here. Um, out of tether, I'm first generation Haitian American. Say yeah, having multiple kids, multiple partners instead of thinking of marriage and the toxicity. Um, well, yeah, I mean, I'm a culprit of that myself. I have two children out of wedlock, so yeah. I think a lot of times, man, we do things a lot. Chris, man, I appreciate that donation, brother. It mean a lot to me, man. Um, okay, let me go to what Nana was saying. Yeah, I think along the way, stuff became it became to be a normality, like people having children out of wedlock, stuff like that. And I think like I truthfully, I know when I first had my first child, I was 18 years old. I had no business having children that young at all. Things happen, but I had no business having children that young. Um, but I knew after we had my daughter, I felt like I wanted to marry. Oh man, I will marry her. And then because we had children so young, I came to find out that we had a child so young, we didn't mesh well per se. Like we were not compatible in the ways that I maybe thought we were. And so, we were clashing a lot. And while I thought about marriage, when I was young and a teenage father at some point, it didn't work out. And so I think, yeah, man, I believe that. Hold on, what's that? Star? What's that? Hold on. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah. Yeah, I think, man, we start to move away from, I guess, what traditional views were, and society changed in general. You know what I mean? Society changed in general. People start moving away from from traditional things. But I do believe marriage is a beautiful thing for sure. And yeah, depends on the situation for everyone. This isn't exclusive for Black America, just hyper focused for obvious reasons. Of course, of course, of course. Because when I went to Arkansas, boy, I saw a ton of single white mamas. You know what I mean? I saw a ton of it. He said, not on some immigrants are very divisive, so we have to call it out. The immigrants be saying us FBA have a privilege in this country. Man, so that's a really interesting talk. Like Nana, you from Ghana. So growing up in Chicago, we didn't have a lot of Africans in school with us, right? Like for whatever, like Godfrey is from Chicago, but a lot of the African population, I feel like they didn't go to like school on the South Side with us a whole lot. It was some in the school, it was, but it wasn't like an abundance of them. A lot of them went to like schools like Whitney Young, so on and so forth, right? And so I didn't have a lot of interaction with a lot of Africans until I got to college. And when I got to college, that's when I became aware of the negative, how people view Black Americans as less than, even immigrants, right? And so and it came from, I guess, how they see us portrayed in media. So I saw Black immigrants come into America talking down on Black American men. That was something that I saw. I experienced my friend Derek Jones being in class with a Black Caribbean individual, a Black African individual, and like them feeling like it was like the worst thing in the world for him to be smarter than them. You know what I'm saying? I remember a Nigerian brother told me that I shouldn't say ancestors, his family was reluctant for him to go to a Black college. They felt like the Black schools were not good schools and they were not, worth going to, until he went to my college, Mississippi Valley State University, and then got a job making 90,000 after, like, straight out of college, because he was a STEM major, computer science guy. And then he said, after they saw him come out of school, get a degree, and get a high paying job, they were more willing for the African kids to go to the Black colleges. But it was just the thought of the Black schools being viewed as less than, right? So there is a divide in the community, right? Now, he brought up the African booty scratcher stuff. There was a insult that Black American people would use on African students when we were kids, right? And it's something that shouldn't be said. But I do believe that media's portrayals of Black Americans and Black Africans it did a number on Black folks in general. You had Black people not thinking that Africa had cities, that everybody in Africa had big round bellies and flies around them, right? Then you had other people in Africa thinking that all Black American people was rappers or like hood thugs. You feel me? And so that narrative spread even outside of even outside of Black immigrants. When I went to grad school, y'all, you won't believe, I talked about this on the channel before, how many um I'm looking at y'all conversation back and forth. My bad, y'all. I couldn't believe how many non-Black people had heard so many just negative things about Black American people. I had a friend from Thailand. Her parents told her, do not talk to Black folks when you get to America. Right? Don't talk to them. They're not good people. I had a homie named Jay from India. His people told him, don't y'all connect with black folks. Leave them alone. They bad people. I had a homegirl named Maha. She from Saudi Arabia. Her people told her she can have relationships with anybody except black folks, except black men. She said they can be your friend, but you cannot date them, right? I had a friend named Michael, Chinese. His mother told him he can date any girl he wanted except a black woman. And I said, what the fuck? What? You feel me? Everybody looking down on black American people. And so when they came to America, and they was like, yo, y'all some of the coolest people around. Like, they was saying how the white Southerners in Arkansas were making fun of their accent, talking down to them, belittling them, treating them like next to nothing, and telling them to go back, or you can't speak English right, go back to your home country. That's what the white Southerners in Arkansas were saying to them. And so the black folks we was embracing them. They're like, yo, what the heck? They told us y'all were bad people. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's crazy. So what Juice is saying, bro. Nah. Yes, black folks want black immigrants to be on code with us here. Right? We need that. What happens is a lot of the black immigrants come to America and then start what's the word I'm looking for? They start assimilating to anti-black rhetoric. They start assimilating is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, they start falling in line with anti-black rhetoric. They start falling in line with what white supremacists say about black folks, and start having those same ideologies to where our black folks outside of America can't be allies with us. And that's where it becomes a problem. You feel me? Where we want like, yo, y'all, come on, stand in solidarity with us. When something happened to black people, don't call black folks complainers, you know what I mean? And say, oh, that's them black American issues. Stand in solidarity with us, And that is where the discontent with black Americans come from. You know what I mean? To where we like, y'all, come on, y'all. Stand in solidarity with us when you come over here. Don't look at us as something different and try to separate yourself and look at us like, oh, and start developing those same type of don't start having the same type of rhetoric about us that white supremacists have about us. That's when we look like, hold on, man, what the hell? Because whether people want to say it or not, black American people laid the foundation for black immigrants to be in this country. You feel me? So we like, y'all, when y'all come over here, be allied with us. Don't look at us as like we down on the totem pole. You ally with us. Don't alienate us. You feel me? That's what black folks is asking for. Black American people, foundational black Americans say, yo, ally with us, man. Don't treat us like we something different. And you know what I mean? Black people play no part in why they are forced to be here. Now, for sure, the hood is fixed it's fixed when the institution and powers that be determine they want to fix it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And shout out to Nana, man, for having this conversation and being open to this conversation as an African black man, and you to come in this space and have this conversation openly. It's a divide and conquer system. Keep us divided, the black diaspora, so they can get right, and that's for sure. Keep the black diaspora separate, because then you'll have white American people in corporate America trying to separate out. You're not really black, you're African. You're not really black, you're African. And then you have the black African thinking, well, maybe I am something different. Like, no, man. Don't let them tell you that. You feel me? Because then they'll tell you, oh man, you're not really black, you African. In order to have you looking down on us. You know what I mean? So that'd be the thing. On the other side, my only question is, do you think black Americans have any initial negative thoughts or opinions of Africans? Well, I've seen it as well, just maybe not to the same degree. So from in my experience, the discontent that I've seen black Americans have with Africans, in my experience, and this is me, I'm being 100% honest with you. The discontent I see black Americans have with Africans, it was all based upon us believing that they were, that there was some of them were looking down on black folks. Now I haven't seen. Now we were kids. Um, when it's weird, oh, someone say you're not black, you're African. Oh, yeah. So now that come into play when right is a divide. How can you tell? Um, that come into play when hold on, y'all, hold on. Yeah, that come into play when I guess because black folks kind of felt like, well, me personally, I felt like because in the early 90s and stuff, we had black folks wearing dashikis and black folks, right? Well, we black, you African, you black, you black. And I think the whole thing with the you not black, you African came when black folks started feeling like, I guess there were black Africans that did not want to identify with being black and then say, no, we something different. Y'all black American, we African, y'all something different, you know? Because initially in the early 90s and the 80s, there were black folks wearing dashikis and African garb and all that riding out with it. And I think when some black Americans saw like, oh, there were some black Africans reluctant to try to be allied with us and try to differentiate themselves from us, it was like, okay, well, like, y'all African then, and it's something different, you know. Me personally, I look at black folks, we black, Joe. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the African brothers sisters, y'all black too, y'all black. You feel me? Jamaicans, y'all black. You know what I mean? But what we saying is, you be allied with us, man. You feel me? If you allied with us and we don't see like you trying to like you trying to work against us and what we doing, it's all love, one love, brother. You feel me? One love, one love. Y'all black people. You feel me? Y'all black people. Just stay ride with us. Don't when we riding out, don't separate yourself from us and say and look at us like we troublemakers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at them troublemaking black. No, stand in solidarity with us. You get what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when they sometimes off first glance, brother, they ain't gonna know, oh, you African and you Jamaican. You looking black to people. You know what I mean? Now there's certain African ethnic, certain tribes in Africa where you could tell, like, you know, they have certain features where you might say, oh man, he's obviously the brother has certain features or whatever, whatever. But you know, you've seen some African brothers that you didn't know was African. That were from Africa. You feel me? Like they had direct lineage in Africa. You look at um Jamaicans. You look at Jamaica, you can't some of them you if they ain't got the and it's black folks that have locks too, black American people that have locks too. But I've seen some black the boxer Errol Spence. You would look at Errol, you don't know his people is from Jamaica. His mom, his daddy from is Jamaican. You might hear that name, Errol Spence is a Jamaican name. You don't know, you look at oh, that's a black dude. You looking at him straight black. You know what I mean? So yeah, of course we have African DNA. Yeah, yeah, yeah. America our home, man. So when I talk about, you know, black folks, for example, DJ Mustard's parents are Jamaican, and you wouldn't be able to tell that you own. I didn't even know Mustard was Jamaican. You see what I'm saying? Because when they look at it, that's a black dude. You know, so also Puerto Ricans are Jamaican as well. Now see, and this be the thing though. This comes to Juice point. The problem come with the Puerto Ricans and stuff. A lot of them don't want to be labeled as black or like Dominicans, Puerto Rican. They say I'm not black, I'm this, and they be darker than me. You feel me? And so that's another thing. Trying to separate, oh, we ain't that, we this, we that. You know what I mean? No, it's a lot of them don't want to be labeled as black or and stuff like that. So where they want to separate themselves. Dominicans be doing that too. Sammy Sosa and them. Black of the boy. I didn't know Sammy Sosa was not American until I heard him open his mouth. I've never seen Puerto Ricans or Dominicans claim black. Yeah, they don't want to be claiming black. That's another problem. You feel me? Until they be want to say the N-word. That's the problem I had got. Don't show me your picture of your granddaddy that look like his name DeAndre, your grandma that look like her name Florida, your grandma that look like her name Virginia, your granddaddy look like his name is Willie Earl. Don't show me them pictures of them when you want to say the N-word. If you're not gonna identify as black any other time. That's where the problem come into play. We want y'all to stand. We be wanting them to stand in solidarity with us and stand in your blackness at all times, not when it's just convenient for you. Because at that point, it's like, damn, what the hell? Kofi Kingston is from Ghana, and they had him playing like he from Jamaica too. But yeah, he is. WWE got him acting like he from Jamaica, but I mean he from Jamaica. But yeah, Western media job is to keep us divided, like I said, so they can see and manipulate and running them resources out of Africa in the crib. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where the problem come into play. Come on, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans. You know, a lot of them they ancestors be right from Africa. They got all African features like a mug and telling y'all we ain't black. We this, that, and the third. You even see Dominicans be bleaching their skin. You see what Sammy Sosa on, looking like the Pink Panther. Because they got a lot of racism in their country to where the dark people is getting treated terrible. The black Dominican, the black Puerto Ricans get trashed out and treated terribly. And so they have in their mind and established this self-hate where they want to bleach their skin and all of that. You know? Like, no, that ain't the way to go. Sammy looking crazy. Looking crazy now. Because he don't want to be a black. He don't want to be black. You know what I'm saying? Said Drake never claimed his blackness till his event. You know, with Drake, that was something, and I had spoken about Drake for years. Me being a fan of Drake's music, I would speak about him not standing solid, not speaking on black issues. I spoke on the fact I think Drake really found his blackness through rap music. You know what I'm saying? Even though he got a black American father. You know what I'm saying? From Memphis, Tennessee. I think he grew up in a white Jewish area, went to school with white Jewish kids, had a bar mitzvah, acted on the show with predominantly white cast. I could tell how Drake got his haircut, that he was not in tune with black culture like that. You know what I mean? And then I think he found it through music. But the problem came into play is like, yo, yeah, you standing next to 21 Savage and Lil Durk now. But there are issues affecting the people that come from the communities that Lil Durk and 21 Savage come from. You won't speak on, even though you're using them artists as a stamp of credibility for certain music that you're making, street credibility, etc. It's a negative connotation to black. They push that all the time, but at the same time, pushing interracial dating so they can get some of the melanin because Europeans worldwide have low birth. Man, that's deep, Juice. That's deep. Black people don't understand being black by race and the same thing being black by culture. It's a real thing. Yes, that's two different things, right? And so this takes me back to the conversation about RG3 and his children, right? When RG3, my homeboy I went to Mississippi Valley State with, was like, he made a topic up and RG3 quoted it and was like, showed his, some black women that you really love. And RG3 put up his children. You had black people pushing back against it. And I was like, yo, these black girls, his girls, he's black, so they have black. And then I had some black homegirls that say Malcolm. Those black, them babies he raised are not gonna be raised as black. They not gonna be raised as black girls. They not. Cause being black by race is not the same thing as being black by culture. Culturally black. That's something completely different. You can be black, ethnically be black, but still not growing up in black culture at all. I mean, I made a video not too long ago about what black culture is, and I gave examples of it. I've given examples of it. In that video, I gave like examples of black culture and how we were raised and so on and so forth. And it's not one way to be black. It's not. Black is not a monolithic thing, but to be raised, to have knowledge of self, to identify with being black. You know what I mean? Like to identify, like I am black. That's something. In culture and culturally, black is based on region and culture and country. Got you. They get raised as mixed with some of their season, not all of it. Let's be honest. Yeah, you feel me? And let's be for real. In most households, mothers do the rearing, and mothers pass down culture. RG3 he ain't gonna be teaching them kids culture and stuff. The mama gonna be teaching them their culture for the most part. You feel me? Like, and RG3, a military kid, not all, but a lot of military kids, people in military, they teach people in military to strip themselves away from a lot of their blackness, so they can be in so they can be in uniformity with each other. I'm stuttering. A lot of folks in the military that's higher up, they teach a lot of them black folks in the military they strip their blackness from them and say y'all the same thing. They try to teach them to walk in uniformity. You know what I mean? So RG3 growing up as an army brat, I don't know how much black culture was passed to him, to be real with y'all. I think both of his parents were in the military, and you can see it. When I see that brother up there with a fade that's not blended, it look like somebody just took a knife and cut the side of his hair off. Okay. You know what I mean? So I think, yeah, culturally, you can be black skin and not be black culturally. Um, it happens, man. It happens. And I've seen it. There's no coincidence we're having these conversations right now, though Black history is not confined to February alone. Correct. For sure. For sure. Um, Being black is a beautiful thing. Yeah, boy, y'all, boy, that RG3 had that fade that looked like somebody that took a knife and just, I was like, yeah, what's going on? But it's certain things I can just tell. And there's nothing wrong with a black man being proper and speaking well, nothing wrong with that at all. But even through a proper speaking black person, you could tell when a person is culturally raised black. The Cosby Show, the Huxtable family, they were affluent, they spoke proper, all of that, but culturally, you knew them was black people. Even through their affluence, their education, all of that, they were culturally black. Claire Huxtable was a black woman. You know what I'm saying? They give you the black test like finish this meals. God is good all the time. And Candace Owens couldn't do it. God is good all the time. And all the time, God is good. You hear me? For real. um, Hold on, y'all. What's at the forefront is biracial identity. We gotta stop forcing biracial people to identify as only black. I think it's so disrespectful to the non-black parent and their racial cultural identity. I mean, yeah, they can identify how they choose to identify. You know what I mean? And I guess that's up to them with their people to take that up. I mean, they take it up with their people. I get you. You saying like, yo, they still got the other half of them. I got you. But like when you ask a brother like J. Cole say he never felt white in his life. He didn't identify with that, even though he got white mama, white grandma, all of that. It just he grew up with black people. He never felt like it at all. When people see him, they see a black man. So I mean, it's up to them to pick and choose. I guess to choose what they want to identify as. My problem becomes into play with a lot of with certain biracial people, like Sage Steele. Sage seems to have a problem with her blackness. Like she doesn't want to be associated with it at all. And she has a problem with other biracial people identify as black. Like she got mad that Barack Obama identified as black, and I found it interesting. He identifies as black, and his black father didn't even raise him. Yada, yada. Y'all, when I looked at Barack Obama, I saw a light-skinned black brother. When he was running for senator in 2004 in Illinois, when Barack Obama first got on our radar in Chicago, when he became senator in 2004, I didn't know he had a white mama. I just thought it was a light-skinned black man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Some people felt the Huxtables wasn't black enough because of their social economic status and they never addressed black issues. I didn't feel that though. I mean, even with them being affluent, they were culturally black. Claire Huxtable felt like a black mama, like a mug. Them kids all felt black, you know? This goes back to the one drop rule that was ingrained in American history, right? And we know that we fully ingrained in our black culture, Joe, to the core, Jules. To the core, black culture. I made a video kind of explaining it. Like, I have a cousin who is black and Japanese. I've always encouraged her to acknowledge both because she is both. and her mama is very proud. Yeah, yeah, man, that's your culture, that's your people, right? You know, my whole problem is, you know, like I say, I feel like with Sage, still Sage doesn't want no part of being black. She only wanna embrace her being white, you know, and it seems like she has a problem with it. That's what I'm saying. Sage seems to have a problem with her being black, it felt like, you know. So yeah. Yeah, Obama had that black walk. And probably that a lot of that came from him spending a lot of time in Chicago, South Side Chicago, you know, living amongst black folks. He living in Hyde Park with black folks all through and through. He got a black wife, Michelle LaVaughn Robinson. That's a black name, black ass name, Michelle LaVaughn Robinson. You know what I mean? Michelle from Park, she grew up in Parkway Gardens with King Von and Chief Keef from. Michelle from over there, 64. I don't know who that woman is you're talking about, and if she just like identity, so let that up. Yeah, Sage still work for ESPN. Um, Biracial woman worked at ESPN. You know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I agree with you though, V, on that. Yeah, let us stay over there. You know. But yeah, y'all, man. Listen, I'm finna get off this thing. I've had a great time with y'all. I enjoyed this conversation a ton. I'm finna kick it with my son a little bit, watch a little TV. I ain't ate in 2 hours, so not in 2 hours. I've been on here for 2 hours, so I ain't ate no food. I'm gonna give me some food in my stomach real quick before the night is up. And I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. This has been a great conversation, man. Nah, man. I appreciate you, bro. And that open discussion we've had about, you know, Black Americans and Black Africans and foundational Black Americans and the rhetoric around it, man. I appreciate that. Um, but yeah, man, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Peace.